back to Teachable Moments with April. I wanted to share a Bible principle from the Daily Word, and the principle is guidance. So I'm going to read it to you. Opening to the divine within, I am guided. Praying for guidance gives me comfort at times when the path before me does not seem clear. But in order to receive the clarity for which I pray, I must open myself to receive it. Needing guidance may leave me feeling unsettled as I search for answers or try to determine next steps. In those moments when I do not know which way to turn, I go within. I quiet my mind, I breathe deeply, and assess the wisdom of my heart. My breathing slows and deepens. In the stillness, I listen. Returning to the activities of my day, I feel confident that the wisdom of God within is guiding me, lighting the way before me. I am blessed to walk in this light. The scripture for today is Isaiah 30:21. And when you turn to the right or when you turn to the left, your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place, and that's what I love about it. When I came across it, actually on Spotify, and I thought I'd always been wondering how to do it, how to make that transition into it. And Anchor has made it so easy, and I am so glad that I have found it, and I've started my podcast for my social skills group, and hopefully I can use it for my students as well in my class. So download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. Welcome back to Teachable Moments with April. So I just read the Bible principle, guidance from the Daily Word, and it speaks of, in this segment, about hearing that still voice inside of you, which guides you throughout your days, your hours, your weeks, and your months. And in order to hear that still voice that is the Creator, we must also grow still and listen. And this took me a long time for me to grasp. I mean, as a younger person, you are going here, you're going there, you become absorbed in other things, and that still voice is there, but you are not listening. As I've gotten older, and at some point the other day I was actually thinking about it, when did it happen that I actually stopped and really listened to that voice and let that voice guide me? And every time I stopped and I listened, it never steered me wrong. I realized that I gained clarity. I could see things and events and people for what they really were. And then I realized the quality of my life improved once I listened to that voice. And I wondered to myself how different things would have gone if I had listened earlier. But everything that the Creator does, He does perfectly, and He does it in perfect timing. So maybe it was the right time. When I started to listen was when I was supposed to listen. And I need to grasp that, But being human, my mind goes there, and I think, what if? And I have to get out of doing that. That's something that of many things that I need to work on. So my question goes out to you. How are you opening yourself to the divine and listening to that still voice? How is it moving through your life and guiding you to your better self?